Hello all. Just got the new GoPro Hero 3. It's actually charging right this second, but I got the casing. Was online looking at do-it-yourself kind of things, and noticed that there was a chest mount. I kind of want the chest mount here soon, and I was looking at the prices of all the chest mounts that there were available, and some of them are kind of pricey, I thought, but I went and looked online for do-it-yourself stuff, and there was a post where a guy took a cutting board and used the plastic from the cutting board to actually make the mount, and got like belts and buckles and stuff to make that. I took it a step further, and I actually, the case that it comes in, you'll get it like this with the with this top on top of it, and it'll come with the remote or whatever. I got the black, by the way. I believe everyone comes on a case like this, but what it's actually stuck to in the display model, if I can get it out, is this little piece of plastic here. And it actually comes with a mount that it shows on display. So instead of them using your own mounts that comes with the kit to put on a cutting board and cut the cutting board all to pieces and buy a cutting board, I'm actually just going to use this mount here, like as so. This is just actually trim up the edges picture of the part I was talking about on top of the box here. Now I went out to the garage, did some measurements, did some cutting, made my slots. This is the plate that I have now. Basically what I did is I kind of eyeballed it how I wanted it to be with the rounded corners and stuff on my chest, how it fit the best. Just kind of took a hacksaw, took off all the edges, all the four corners, and then I previously, before I went out there, I kind of measured what I want. I have 1 inch width openings for the neck straps, which are these two up here. And then I made a 2 inch here for the belt strap. And I'll kind of show you how that works in a little bit. But basically how I did that is I took a drill, put it through at the spots that I wanted on both ends and in the middle, and kind of worked my way through, and then put the hacksaw in between to actually get the lengthwise of it, like going down. And then I just took the drill bit to kind of gauge it all open to the width that I wanted. But yeah, did that, took a lot of sandpaper to it. I can't remember what grit it is offhand, but did all that, and took off the backing too. There was a cardboard backing. It's down here. This cardboard backing was on the back of it. It's got these little rubber things, but I kind of left the rubber things on the back of this. I don't know if you can see it, but they're like cut in half. But I just left those on just so for comfort measures or whatever. And eventually I might cover it in felt in the back if I'm wearing it with without a shirt on or something, and I find that it's kind of uncomfortable. I might put some felt on the back. But as of right now, this is what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the other stuff. I went to Joanne's Fabric today. Got a 2 inch buckle, a 1 inch buckle, like all the seat belt or whatever you want to call this supply stuff, belt crap. One of them is the 1 inch, and the other one is the 2 inch. And then I bought jean needles, like sewing needles, because I don't have a fancy sewing machine. So I just bought these needles to kind of do the threading, and then high quality outdoor thread. My girlfriend helped me with all this, so don't know much about sewing, but we'll see what we can do. This is the waist belt. I put it on the right side, but you might want to find out what side the buckle's supposed to be on before you do it. Got the buckles on it now, did all the sewing, had my girlfriend help me get everything on there. It's kind of what it looks now. Did a lot of sanding with the openings here because I was, over time, wear and tear, I kind of don't want the buckles to be wearing out or the straps to be wearing out. Buckle on one side, kind of self-explanatory how I sewed it in there. Did them both on one side. kind of show you how it goes on. The big difference that I did between this one and how the actual GoPro one is I actually chose to do a neck material instead of than doing the back material. So as you can see, this part here goes around my neck instead of than actually going back and attaching in the back here. A lot of the actual one, if you actually buy it from GoPro, it goes straight back and actually attaches to these parts in the back. So I just took it a step simpler and just did it around my neck, because that's really all the point you'll need. For the neck part, buckles here, just cinch it up tight. So if I want it mid-chest, I just cinch it up to that point, and then I actually just tie it in my neck. Just tie it in my neck up here. So that's kind of the height I'm going to be doing most of my shots. I definitely do that. I gave it enough slack to do that. And if other people wear it, you know, I'm not a huge dude, but the fact that if someone else was a bigger guy, could actually wear it anywhere they wanted to. So I left a little bit of slack for that. The only thing I would tell you about is I kind of messed up the buckle. The strap is inside to pull. So you kind of have to gauge it. What I do is I place it where I want it, find the buckle, and then I make the measurement here. So I make the measurement and then kind of make sure it's tight. I don't know. It takes a little bit of playing with. You'll understand once you make one and get how that goes. But it's there. Take my unit, place it. That's it. You know. Find out where you want it, take pictures, do whatever you want, video, find out if that's the right location for you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was kind of a good build. It took me probably about, with all the materials in hand, it probably took me about an hour and a half to make it all. Sewing, I had my girlfriend help me with sewing and all that, so I mean probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours, if you're alright with tools and stuff. And kind of handyman, but otherwise you have to go out and get the material, so it's probably about a day's project to do it. But otherwise it's good. It's all waterproof. I was going to do Velcro, but I wasn't sure how well Velcro would work in water. I plan on taking this in the water sometime, so I just wanted to take the measures and go with the buckles and make sure everything was waterproof, and wherever I take it, it's going to do its job. So alright, so that is the chest mount. Thank you.